I have to say that this morning, the clock tower, the university did look like this, and some of us have had quite a hairy trip to get here.
The last 150 years have been dominated by the seemingly relentless movement of people from the rural areas to the cities, and Auckland in particular. But it parallels the notion of rural depopulation, which seemingly is part of that entrenched discourse.
Industrial agglomerations are good, and the efficiencies are gained, and everything's better if you are among your peers.
So the GP to patient ratio in South Auckland is the worst in the country. In the centre of Auckland, it's about the best in the country.
But Auckland actually isn't separate or any different to the future of New Zealand as a whole. It's part of it, it's dependent on it, and it's got to be part of a coherent, integrated strategy for our country as a whole. Because if you look at the countries that do work effectively, like the Netherlands, they've had national strategic planning on exactly this issue for a very, very long time, and it works. It's quite mystifying, is why if you've only got 4.5 million people, you can't actually get it right.
The finished Christchurch will not look a lot different from most other hodgepodge cities. No one comes to New Zealand for what man has done. They come to New Zealand for what he hasn't yet undone. I mean, it's true, isn't it? I mean, you know, no one comes to see the cities. You know, no one comes to New Zealand to tour Auckland.
Can I do the last question?
But people go to Italy to go around Venice and Rome and Florence. Here, they come to where the people aren't.